The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, Peter, we're about to watch a terrific defender in Carlos Puyol. He'll lead by example and continually organise. His appetite and attitude to the game is absolutely fabulous. There's an awful lot to enjoy about his play.
And he exudes charisma.
He does, and I just love his leadership. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That pass isn't the best. Oh, sweet feet. Pullet receives a little... And the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That was a given. It always was.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Rivaldo. And he's in on goal! It's Van Basten! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Beckham, the regular corner taker.
Yeah, it may not seem important, but it is. I think the first corner can always set the tone.
Crossed into the middle, and he was alert to it. Lille are looking to go forward now. No way through. Now it's Van Basten. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And this is the... Tries a shot! It's in! And they're at it again! In double quick time! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Lille are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. That's a cute ball. Lille have it back and can go again. Now it's Van Basten, distributed tidily.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which...
Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Shoots! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Park Ji-sung clearly is very disappointed, but at least his boss is applauding him for his efforts. That's the kind of attacking endeavour they need.
Mateus gets it away. Vieira. And now they can spring out of defence.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And he's there to get it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Shevchenko, and that could set him on his way. Pullet. Beckham. Oh, super ball! Oh, shooting chance! No, that's been intercepted. And here's Van Basten.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Pullet. Now it's Rooney. Rooney looking to penetrate opposition lines. He can get that clear. And that is out of play. Shevchenko. Lille heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Backward it goes. Gullit is always looking to break lines. Clipped into space. It's out for a goal kick. Rijkaard picks it up from the goal kick. Gullit. That's Park Ji-sung. It's a good foot in there. Right, Shevchenko. That ball looks a good one. He has found a way through. And smartly reclaimed.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
The pass has gone astray. Vieira. Mbappe in the hunt and looking threatening. Now it's Rooney. He's got away. Rooney. That is a brilliant interception. And the whistle goes for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Lille really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Lille sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we're already... Rivaldo! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's gone direct here. And a shot!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Looking to play him in. Now there's the shot! It's bounced back off the post. Gullit. Oh, easy pickings there. Rijkaard. And here's Van Basten. Deftly out wide. It's Park Ji-sung. Van Basten. That is a great pick out. He's great chance! And that has fair fizzed. Lille have their third corner. That has been knocked clear. Gullit receives it in a good position here. The Netherlands have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Beckham. Gullit. Now that looks a decent ball. And they win it back again. Now it's Van Basten. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And this is Gullit.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Van Basten really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Changement.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Oh, he hit that sweetly. They're up to 5 corners now. And that was very necessary. Pull it. Tries to play it through. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Ferdinand gathers from the goal kick. Mbappe aims beyond the defence.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Lille have reclaimed it. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Knocks it into space. Plays it a header! He scores! Back to within 1. Interesting. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And it's Azar. That's a shade optimistic.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Beckham. Oh, that's fabulous. Delivers the ball. Schmeichel claims it. Safe hands.
The Netherlands really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Lille looking to pass their way through. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Rivaldo! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Changement en cours.
The Netherlands have their second corner now. Cleared without hesitation.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
He's found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. I think we're just about done here. Adams calmly anticipates.
3 minutes.
Rijkaard. Can he latch on to this? Not the most convincing of passes. Crossed in once more. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And time is up. Lille can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Gerrard. Pelé. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, cracking ball. Rummenigge.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Not the most accurate pass. Gerrard. Now it's Rooney. Now it's Rooney. Mbappe. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Gerrard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Messi. He is through. Tries a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Mbappe is there and he can get that clear. It's a promising position. Nesta. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And this is Rooney. Cleared without hesitation. And they're back on the ball again. There's the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's Rijkaard. The Netherlands have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he'll be annoyed at himself for not... Oh, no, what has happened here? And this is big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Vieira gets it clear. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Rooney. Best, a player who needs no introduction. And it's Rooney. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And here's Rooney. Rummenigge. But has cut it out. Vieira. And they can counter here. Roberto Carlos charging forward, the ball at his feet. Takes aim, and there's the header! Goal, the Netherlands! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
The Netherlands have broken... Chance! Ah, he's given it away. And this is... And the shot! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Pelé. Ibrahimovic goes for a shot! just cruising. They are cruising. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Mbappe. Pullet. Great chance! And the keeper threw out a limb. Incredible.
He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
That's a simple one for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Yeah. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Has been indicated.
Given the time to pick a pass. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe. It's Park Ji-sung. Oh, good take in a good area. And he shoots! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. And the action is back on the way. Lille didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. And here's Pullet. Can he finish? And he hits the net. And they are right back within touch.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So is this the start of a comeback? Rijkaard. Pullet. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's had it nicked away. Gerrard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, just skips past his man. That is lovely from him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Rummenigge receives it in a wide position. Now it's Van Basten.
Lille have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get patience or impatience now.
And here's Van Basten. Oh, that was vital. Nesta. Rooney. Rummenigge. Park Ji-sung. Great defending, strong and determined. Nesta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Ibrahimovic. He shifted it to the flank. Roberto Carlos. And it's Vieira. That's very neat. Chance, surely! It's in! And they are pulling clear here. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
The Netherlands blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rijkaard. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Vieira. Gerrard. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that's a key interception. It's Park Ji-suk. Looking to play him in. Tries to play it through. He's got away. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Rooney. Oh, super find. Mbappe. Great vision. Best. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And now the breakaway. Rummenigge. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Rooney. Can he get on the end of this? That's the keeper's ball. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Thuram. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
The Netherlands clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Van Basten. So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. Oh, that's nice. And this is Rooney. And that is that. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacate.
There's the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
He's a sharp little ball here. Chance! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter.
Oh, he's been caught napping! And back to the goalkeeper. That'll be a throw. Goulet. And it's Rice. Lam. And Locatelli. And this is Shevchenko. And it's made its way to him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge. Good pressure, determined, intense. Lille leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is... It's Van Basten! That was superb goalkeeping!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He's had a shot! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, it's just the goalkeeper to beat. Lam. Locatelli. Van Dijk. And it's Zanetti. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. This looks promising. Kaka. He's shifted it to the flank. Mbappe. Rice. Now, can they get him away? And he's onside. Rooney can so cleverly bypass the press. Lille are looking to break at pace. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Rice. And it's Zanetti. Oh, this looks sharp. Lam. Locatelli. Lovely, now then. Rummenigge.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Kaka. And this is Shevchenko. This might spell danger. Goes for a shot! Caught offside that time. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. Early ball out from the back. That is good alertness. And it's Rice. Van Basten, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Aimed beyond the defence. And that's been one straight shoots! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. That's a sharp pass. Engages and forces him off the ball. Looking for the run. Looking to play him in. Rooney receives it in a good position here. Rooney unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Good ball, good take. And this is Van... And the shot! This possibly the last play of the half. Van Dijk clears it away. And we hit half-time. So your views on the first half?
Lille clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Lille are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Van Dijk.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. It's a promising position. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. That's a cute ball. Oh, that's clever. That is a brilliant interception. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Can he get it through? And this is Rooney. He's away. Oh, that's a super piece of goalkeeping.
That's just very composed. He held his position really well, and he made him make the first move. He was always in control.
Rooney defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Van Basten. He's in space and looking for options. That's an excellent interception. Rice. Now Kaká. Ferdinand makes the interception. Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Van Basten. Early stages of the second half, and still two between them. Now it's Kaká. And they can counter here. That is ended up in no man's land. Looking for options for movement. Locatelli. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Pull it. Spread it left. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. He has a look up. Oh, that is a chance! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well seen. Saw that coming. He read... Rooney! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rooney clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Locatelli. It's a searching pass. Out of play for a goal kick. Well, that is one way to stop him. Locatelli does really well to win the ball there. And this is Shevchenko. Pull it. Rummenigge. And here's Van Basten. Park Ji-sung just eases him off the ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Played up towards the front line. Knocks it into space. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, super ball. Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? He's on it, can he get away? And now a sudden chance to counter. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Kaka. Shevchenko. And this is Shevchenko. So what can they make of this? Tries to play it through. Now that's well seen too. Rice. Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Hullet. Well, that pass isn't the best. And this is Van Basten. Zanetti. Lille have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. Now it's Shevchenko. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Always onto this. And this is Van Basten. Oh, just takes a shot! It's run. Big chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Mbappe at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
A case now of complete control. A heavy challenge. Locatelli. Passing is crisp and sharp. Great vision. Chips it through. And the shot! Rummenigge. Now it's Hullet. He's through here. And this is Van Basten. Face to... And the finish! Really well taken goal. Just cruising. They are cruising. One sweeping move. And that's that. Lille, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Van Basten. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Dembele is onto it in a flash. Nedved plays a sharp little ball here. There's the shot! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Lille are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Yaya Toure. And it's Messi. And it's Hullet. Oh, perfectly measured that. Big chance!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Shooting chance! And he's heaved it away. Lille have the chance to go the other way. And he welcomes it in. And he was alert to it. Corner number 2 then. Deftly away. Lille are looking to go forward now.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Keeper has taken decisive action.
Lille are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Ibrahimovic. Good read, needed to be. Rijkaard. And Rooney. Mbappe. Oh, he's been caught on it here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Hullet. He's on it, can he get away?
Rummenigge really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He has found the way through. And this is Hullet. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Yaya Toure. Messi. And it's Thuram. Rijkaard. Rooney looking to get on the end of this. And he's been shifted off it. Yaya Toure. For Messi. Rooney. He is starved of space and time. Messi. And it's Maldini. And it's Gullit. And it's made its way to him. Rijkaard. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Rooney.
Lille certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Van Basten. Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. Played into space out wide. Oh, can he get onto this? Nedved. Thuram. So what can they make of this?
Un minuto di recupero.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Rooney. Now it's Van Basten. Can he get on the end of this? Skillfully cut. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself to...
Ibrahimovic, real chance! Off the post! Gullit. It's Park Ji-sung. Aims beyond the defence. Van Basten might just make this. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. He won't be happy with that one. Rooney. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Gullit. Rijkaard. Well, that has not gone well. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Gullit. And this is Van Basten. And he's searching through. It's Rooney! Goal! They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Lille grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That's a lovely pass. Hangs one in. Rummenigge. Rooney conjures time and space where few can. It's Park Ji-sung. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung. He is just caressing the ball. Nesta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Park Ji-sung could try cutting inside here. Oh, look at the space, and the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Ibrahimovic, nicely weighted ball. And this is Ibrahimovic. He is through here. And the shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Van Basten. Now Mbappe. And here's Gullit. And here's Ibrahimovic. Gullit finds himself offside. Now it's Hullet. Just about up to 75 minutes. That's a shade optimistic. Hullet. Rummenigge. Rooney. Out to the left it goes. Yaya Toure. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Mbappe, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. And here's Hullet. And it's Nedved, looking for a runner.
Milan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Rijkaard.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Hullet. And here's Hullet. Not the most accurate pass. Pass somewhat off target. Nedved. This is it then, now or never. Caught offside that time.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 20.
Milan can make their change now with a break in play.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 13, il
Pelé.
numero 11, il numero 23, Juan Sebastian Veron.
Oh, he's been caught napping!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Un minuto di recupero.
No way through. Rummenigge. Nicely spread. Hullet. He's found a way through. Shot, surely! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
And that's that. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Gerard Piqué. He's just about the toughest opponent you can imagine when it comes to one-on-one tussles, Peter. Pretty much unbeatable in the air or on the ground. He's also very comfortable on the ball and quite adept at picking a pass, whether it be long or short.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Can he finish? It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Forward it goes. Messi hurtling down that right flank. It'll be a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. McTominay. Played into space. Ferdinand. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. It's Rooney! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Rummenigge. Park Ji-sung gets into a good position. Tries a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Park Ji-sung clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Takes a shot! Oh no, it's an own goal!
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Lille got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Oh, it's Van Basten. Now that looks a decent ball. Lille have scored 2 quick goals here. Rummenigge. Now it's Rooney. Played back in. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Rooney really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Played back. Best. Oh, shooting chance! No mistake!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Milan give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Oh, it's a promising build-up this, plenty of really nice passing. Now who's going to be first to this? Park Ji-sung is always scanning the pitch for targets. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Rooney. Knocks it into space. Van Basten showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Oh, it's Van Basten. And that could set him on his way. Best is... And the finish! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And this is Van Basten. Lille have the chance to go the other way. He's a sharp little ball here. Rooney going full steam ahead down the left flank. Messi. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Van Basten. Can he get it through? Oh, looks a good one. Real chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
This possibly the last play of the half. Bullet driving forward, and the pass is intercepted. And the first 45 minutes are up.
Lille are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Lille head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And we are already... Rooney! It's starting to look like a done deal now. Ferdinand. Vieira. Passing nice and neat. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. But they've got it again. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Park Ji-sung. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Rijkaard. And it's Rooney. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Milan are looking to break at pace. And here's Van Basten. He was under real pressure there. Chance for a shot! It's there! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Van Basten! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's a pretty loose pass. Rooney. Mbappe. And that's a good-looking ball. Looking for the run. That is ended up in no man's land. Rijkaard. Lille looking to pass their way through. And here's Van Basten. Now, can they get him away? McTominay. Messi. And it's Messi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rijkaard. Now it's Van Basten. It's Park Ji-sung. Pull it. And this is Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Oh, that was no routine save.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That pass has been well intercepted. Messi. Now it's Van Basten. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Park Ji-sung. Rummenigge. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, Oh, this looks sharp. Ferdinand cuts out the pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Rummenigge. Now it's Hullet. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Ferdinand does well to get it back. Now it's Van Basten. And this is Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Milan finding their passes. Rijkaard. Mbappe. That's a lovely, neat pass. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rummenigge. It's Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung going full steam down the flank. And this is Van Basten. Big chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. That was a given. It always was.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that, because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
Lille blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, just skips past his man. Decent chance! No, not quite. Rijkaard. And here's Rooney. Now it's Van Basten. And the shot! And that is a truly outstanding save. And it's Rooney. Now it's Van Basten. Rooney! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop. And that's it. Lille looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva, he's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work rate, and that will be a standout for this team over the course, I can assure you.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pinches it off him. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Ball's gone out of play. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good steal, he just read it. That looks a cracking ball. And this is Rooney. It's Rooney! Oh, that wasn't far away. Vieira kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking...
Ibrahimovic! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been... In he goes again! There it is! First blood drawn. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, what has happened here? Pull it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he was quick to react. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Park Ji-sung gets into a good position.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Rummenigge in the hunt and looking threatening. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Rooney. It's Rooney! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Rummenigge! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
And here's Hullet. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to pass it through. It's a pretty loose pass. Rummenigge. Xavi Alonso. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Ibrahimovic! Pull it.
Lille certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
That's a sharp pass. Rooney looking to penetrate opposition lines. That's a throw. Bergkamp. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Zanetti. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that is a little undercooked. Araujo. And it's Hullet. Rummenigge. Alonso. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
And it's Xabi Alonso. Zanetti goes on a run down the left wing. Rummenigge. Rooney can so cleverly bypass the press. He might be in here! Rooney. Oh, shapes to shoot! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Lille can really do with...
Oh, he's been caught on it here, and the shots! Xabi Alonso. Now it's Bernardo Silva. And it's Albert Ferrer. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Abiati is there to clear. Vieira. And that's another good win of the ball. Threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Hullet.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Bergkamp is always scanning the pitch for targets. Lille still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Decent chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Hullet. Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in execution.
And Bernardo Silva! He's got away with one there.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Xabi Alonso goes short. Lille have the chance to go the other way. Nicholas is... Oh, what has happened here? He's away! He's through, it's one-on-one! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be...
Can he finish? He's gone direct here. And the counter is on. Vieira wins the duel this time. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Chance, surely! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Bergkamp has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Bernardo Silva! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Changement en cours.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Cross to the back post. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Van Basten. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's Park Ji-sung. Now that's well seen too. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Rijkaard. And here's Van Basten.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That's an imaginative pass.
Changement.
Park Ji-sung. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Time is running out here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Now it's Park Ji-sung. Now it's Van Basten. Gattuso is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Tries to play it through. Zanetti. Well, that pass isn't the best. That's going up front in a hurry. Mbappe. And he welcomes it in. Oh, Red, nice interception. And he's gone looking for safety. Vieira did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Zanetti. Cruyff. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Bullet. Rummenigge. Thinks about the shot. Gattuso. And that is that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment.